Hey guys, today we're going to go over a Democratic primary map in the year 2020. Now, this will be versus Senator Bernie Sanders versus Vice President Joe Biden. Now, Hillary Clinton won the Democratic nomination. Joe Biden is far more liked than her in the Democratic Party, but Bernie Sanders was seen as the person who never got their shot at the presidency, and a lot of Democrats, even some Clinton voters, believe that Sanders would have fared better than Clinton would have, possibly even have won the election if he was nominated. So we're going to go over what I think would be the final results of the map between Senator Bernie Sanders and Vice President Joe Biden. Joe Biden will be in blue. Senator Sanders will be in red. So, yeah, let's just get straight into this. This is going to be really fun. Pay no attention to the electoral vote count. It's just the program. Just 270 to win. Just pay no attention to it. So the electoral votes really don't matter. It's going to be by delegate count. But I don't have an interactive delegate map. And if any of you know if there is one, I would really want to know about it because that's surprising. I haven't seen one yet. Sorry if you hear any background noise. It's my fan. It's 90 degrees out, and we're on power saving day, so it's 88 degrees in my room right now. Great. But other than that, let's get straight into this. So Iowa, the first primary. We're not actually going to go through when the primaries close. I'm probably going to make a video on a four-way competition between Julian Castro, Bernie Sanders, Joe Biden, and Kristen Gillibrand in these states for the primary. So it's probably going to be something like that. It'll be an election night. Just the calls of it won't really be an election night. It'll be calls of the primary votes. So since Iowa is not a primary, it's a caucus, I personally think that Senator Sanders will take it by a small margin. I mean, I really think that after the upset too close to call Iowa caucus in 2016, I think that Senator Sanders could really rally his base, but Joe Biden will come off as the front runner. But I think that Senator Sanders will take it by a very small margin. But let's just go through it. I'm going to stop going in order after South Carolina, really. Some polls close differently in 2020, so there's no exact time. I've checked the green papers. I was going to go by that. But right now it doesn't look too optimistic, considering the fact that they don't have any certified times yet compared to 2016 when they did. So New Hampshire, I'm going to give that one to Senator Sanders, but Joe Biden is extremely loved in the Northeast. This is probably going to hurt Sanders in some states that he took against Clinton because Clinton was not as liked. So just remember that. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit Maine. And then South Carolina, that one will definitely stay with Joe Biden. It went for Hillary Clinton, and I'm thinking that one will go to Joe Biden. Hillary Clinton got the state of South Carolina by a pretty large margin. So, yeah. We're not going to go through Democrats abroad. Democrats abroad, I project, would go to Senator Bernie Sanders. And in the territories, I project that all the territories will go to Vice President Joe Biden. Now, let's just go through the map as normal. I'm starting off in Maine. I'm going to leave that one as too close to call for now because I don't have an exact call. Vermont, definitely safe for Bernie Sanders. Massachusetts, I'm going to give that one to Joe Biden just because of the fact that I'm confident Joe Biden will pick up the state because of the establishment Democrats here that are liked. Joe Biden is a unifier of the party, and he'll be viewed very favorably here. I'm going to give Rhode Island to him. That's a flip from Bernie Sanders. Connecticut, all these states. The District of Columbia, definitely safe for Vice President Joe Biden. New York, I'm going to give that one to Joe Biden, along with Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is technical home state, while Delaware is Pennsylvania is his actual home state. Delaware is his senatorial home state. West Virginia, I think Sanders will get that one because of coal jobs there in the Democratic Party. Virginia, North Carolina, the entire South, I'm going to give to Vice President Joe Biden. Now, the reason why I'm giving him the South is because they really do not like Bernie Sanders. Like in the deep South, all these Democrats here do not like Bernie Sanders, and I don't see them flipping for margins like 83% in Mississippi. to Senator Bernie Sanders. Along with Missouri, I'm going to give to to Biden. Sorry, Illinois, I'm going to give to Biden. Kentucky, Ohio, Hillary took this state as well. So, yeah. But remember, the Midwest is really where Bernie Sanders takes a lot of the votes away. But right now, we can go into some states that I think Bernie Sanders would win. I think he would win in the state of Michigan, but not the state of Wisconsin. Although Wisconsin was a little bit more Sanders, Michigan was an upset, and I think that it would stay with Sanders very slightly. We'll go back to Maine, where I'm going to give that one to Bernie Sanders just because of the northeastern vibe he gives off there and just the fact that he's very much liked there. Indiana, I'm going to give to Joe Biden because this one was a Clinton state that she did not pay attention to. So it went to, I think Democrats will learn from their mistakes in the primary season especially, and I think that it will revolutionize the way we look at these primaries. Now, right now we're on a blue wave, no pun intended, but we're on a blue wave right now, meaning Joe Biden is in very good shape right now. Minnesota, I'm going to give to Joe Biden. I personally think that he would be able to get his voters out there. But I'm kind of coming back on Iowa. I'm like thinking about Iowa. That would be the first battle. And I think that even if Hillary Clinton did it, Joe Biden could do it. But I'm not going to flip it just yet. It depends on... I'm going to keep thinking about that one. I mean, I really thought... I thought about this before I started making the... video. So I kept thinking about it. And Iowa was more of the toss-up state. I think it would be too close to call. So I'm actually going to leave it as a toss-up now. But the Midwest, stronghold for Bernie Sanders. Actually, I think South Dakota will go to Joe Biden, as it did for Hillary Clinton. But Montana, that one will go with the Sanders campaign, as they did with Rob Quist. Wyoming and Indiana, these are Democratic states for Bernie Sanders. They are not Democratic states in the election season, if you're wondering. Nebraska, I'm going to give that one to him along with that. And Oklahoma, I'm going to leave as a toss-up because that one was actually supposed to be a Clinton state, but it went for Sanders for some reason, so I'm actually going to leave that one there. But I'm actually thinking, nah, I'm just going to give that one to him because I don't think that the Biden campaign could really rally the number of voters here. They did not like President Obama in 2012, even though he was the incumbent. A lot of Democratic candidates took away from Obama, and I think they'll view Biden as another Obama, which is what they did for Hillary Clinton, even though people expected it to go to her. New Mexico, strong Latino population here, goes to Joe Biden along with the state of Texas. So really Hillary's positions in the South will really help Joe Biden in the South. She is very liked here. Washington, I'm going to give to Senator Bernie Sanders along with Oregon, but the states of Nevada and California, I'm going to give to Joe Biden, along with Arizona, because I think the Latino population will bring him there. Utah, definitely safe for Bernie Sanders. In Colorado, I think the Democrats will come back there from the Senator Bernie Sanders side and come to Joe Biden side as a unified party. Right, that was a grueling primary season, along with the election season being even worse. In Iowa, I'm actually going to come back on Iowa. I'm going to think Joe Biden will take that one because it will be the first. It'll be the first one, and if Hillary won it, I think Biden will win it because he'll be able to corral his voters like she did somehow. Alaska, that one's going to stay safe for Bernie Sanders, along with Hawaii. Actually, Hawaii, I'm going to give to Joe Biden only because it's Barack Obama's home state. He expanded the margin for Democrats here. This is now solid Democrat from leaning Democrat in 2004 because of Obama. And Obama really helped out Obama will really help out Joe Biden in the state. So yeah, this is the primary map. I'm going to work on a Republican map of if Donald Trump does not run as the president for renomination. So thank you all for watching. In this scenario, Joe Biden would overwhelmingly beat Bernie Sanders in delegate counts. However, since they are split delegate count, I think that it will be a little bit more than Hillary Clinton won in 2016, but that'll still be a big margin. Also, I wanted to thank you guys for watching. These are pre-recorded videos, so yeah, so there's not a lot of updates. These are not as if I was recording them the same day like I normally do. So right now it's pretty much just getting an uploaded day every day that I'm gone. So I'm just trying to get that content out. They are scheduled for 12 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time every day to be released. So if I might do 7 o'clock a.m. or 12, I'll probably do 12 a.m. because some Pacific time zone people can see it at 9 p.m. and then it'll still count for the next day. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow depending on what order this video is in.